day 15. I'm looking at my notes, sorry. I don't know whether today is going to be as exciting for you as it was for me, but it was. I did a lot of really good thinking. It is another long one. That makes it juicy. That makes it lovely. We love that. I talk about Nancy Goodman. If you don't know who that is, that was a woman in North Carolina who was eating at like a restaurant or something, and then called some black people the N-word. Referred to them as the rudest N-words she's ever met. So today it's a storm of things. It's a storm, a literal storm. It's a storm of ideas and also of sort of coincidences. In fact, one act of kindness is going to give direction to the rest of my trip that I received today. And it's going to also, in fact, possibly give direction to what I do here in the present and going forward, not just, this summer. It's an important issue, what I discuss in 1047. Oh, skepticism also comes in. It's a good one. It's an exciting day. Get excited, yeah. Cool, good. Yeah. Okay, cool. Now watch. Good. Yeah, okay. I'm definitely struggling. I'm having trouble here. Not knowing where you're gonna sleep or how far it is or how you're gonna get there or, what to eat or how far it is or how you're gonna get there. Whether you're gonna have enough water and so on. And I keep getting these pains here in my head. That was soul crushing. I'm so lost, dude. I don't think anybody can see us here, so let's wipe here. That was the worst 20 seconds of my life. Oh, I got sweat in both eyes. Please tell me you can see how hard that's gonna be. Only 46 minutes left. Fuck me, how do you use this shit? Okay, I'm really concerned about peeing now. Everything below, like my midriff, hurts. Oh, fuck me. Oh! Looks like we're just gonna sleep here. Fuck me, this rain is really coming down. I don't know that we're gonna be able to sleep tonight. Oh, God. Yesterday, I must have gotten bit like 30 times out there. 91 degrees. So it's a fucking hailstorm! How am I gonna get you there? Can you just imagine it with me and want it, please? Actually, yes.
This guy was sweating.
And almost there. Come on, baby. I brushed my teeth twice. It's pretty gross, huh? Yeah, I should brush my teeth. What is that? God, this shit's still wet. Gross. Maybe we should stay in a hostel soon just so we can do some laundry or actually, we slept in a bed on a Monday and I don't know. Let's take medicine. Also, I have no idea what we're gonna do today. Let's just take this medicine and read until we feel inspired. Stop scrolling through Facebook, it's gonna start getting real hot soon. So, medicine and read. Medicine and read, medicine and read. Shit, it's gonna start getting hot soon, isn't it? Oh gosh, you see it's getting hot. Anyway, one thing I realized that's really embarrassing is that I realized this I think immediately after it happened. I haven't told you about it. So, remember those nice people that drove me down from the mountaintop and even fed me and let me take a shower? Well, on the drive down, they asked me how I take a shower typically. And I was like, well, I haven't taken one yet. So this is really nice of you guys. But I did wash myself in the lake. And he asked me a question. Thibaut, here in the backpack, getting attacked by his sister. So he asked me a question. In the moment, I thought he asked me whether I let the lake wash me, like whether I used the natural soapiness of the lake to wash over me and get me clean. I was like, haha, no, you're dumb. No, I have my own soap. And then as we were eating an all-vegetable dinner, I realized that he was asking whether I used a soap that was natural and therefore wouldn't harm the fish in the lake. To which I said, haha, no, you're dumb. I use my own soap. Well, I didn't say you're dumb. I said, like, you abuse, which means, like, no, that's crazy. Anyway, let's read and then we'll let ourselves pee. Let's do 20 pages. Oh my God, my boxers are still wet and they smell fucking terrible. Oh boy. All my clothes are wet. I need to pee. Oh, everything smells so bad and I'm sticky and gross. I need to pee. Every time I sit like this, I really need to pee. Oh, let's just get out there naked, eh? Coast is clear, I think. Oh, look how yellow that is. Can't even see. Okay. It's nice out here. It's not nearly as humid as in the tent. It's still dripping. Oh, it's nice to be out in the world and naked. I can't put this on. This smells absolutely horrendous. Oh, I can't wear this. And we are off. Let's go straight through there. Came from that way. That's where the penis is. Are you looking? Hold on. Penis is that way. Then there's this. Now we're gonna go through here to the field and we're gonna look at a map for how to get into town. We figure that's our best bet for laundry and a shower. I don't think we need to stay in a hostel. We can just do laundry and get a shower somehow. Yo, that was actually a lot more strenuous than I expected, and also I'm covered in these things now. The fuck is that? And their dust and whatever. That was actually quite tough. But now we go this way. Let's get in the road. Oh, that was prickly. It got me good. Got garbage. It's all the hiking trails of France. That's great, but hang on. Do I have one of my glasses? Oh, now it's on the phone. Yeah, so it's cool because it has all the hiking maps of France, but it's just another thing to pack since we won't be in France for a little bit. Don't know how long, not making any promises. Well, I guess I already told you all that I've got 2 months and this won't get published until I get back. God, it'd just be so embarrassing. I came back after 10 days or something. How long has it been now? 14 days? Fuck me, 2.5 hours to get into Turin in this heat and in this humidity. I feel fine now, but oh boy. So, do we even want to go to Turin? I ain't even fucking heard of it. I don't know. Or should we just go to like a motorway nearby and hitch a ride south? The man would be disappointed though. I really don't know. No, I have no idea. Oh my God. Oh, by the way, what are those? Could they be like mailboxes? How much do we care to find out? How badly do we need a poop? How thirsty are we? How tired are we? How much do we want to shower? Just seems silly to leave them. Oh, I have to poop so badly. Oh, you know what? We're gonna have to poop over there as well. All right, so let's go over, see what they are. Okay, so they're bee colonies, they're bees. It's bees, I don't know whether you can see them, but one just hit me in the face. I was way too close when I realized, so I just taken about 10 steps back. Yep, bees, 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 not mailboxes. Mailboxes would not be out this far because that would make them inaccessible to the postman. I thought there might be like a road here or something. There is not, and the reason for that is to keep, so that people stay a distance. Now, would a sign be helpful? Yes, absolutely. So let's see whether you can get any closer so you can see them buzzing around. I can't really tell whether you can see. Can you see them in that like slot? In that like slot there? Yeah, thousands in each one. And they're flying all over the place. We should go now before they target me or something or whatever they do. Not that we're allergic, but it wouldn't be fun. Can't believe you can't see them. You can't see them, can you? Fuck me. Anyway. Oh shit. All right, we gotta go. And that's a hard abort on the plan to poop there. Hopefully you don't judge me too much for deciding to play it safe. I've got to switch spy glasses as well so I can record fun stuff like that. I mean, I don't think I would have turned on the recording as I approached what I thought were like either mailboxes or some kind of recycling thing or whatever. Now, why did they make them so fucking... Oh, look, I gotta show you that. Why do they make them so fucking colorful and pretty? All the kids are gonna wanna run over there and play, no? Or is it just like a known thing that boxes in the colorful camp, like summer camp? What does camp mean, by the way? Anyway, camp colored boxes in the fucking woods. It's not boxes of toys. How do they know that? How do they know that? Anyway, this is what I gotta show you. This is great. I mean, they have no shame. How great is that? Voi siete chi? Now tell me that's not a penis ejaculating. And then on Google Maps, they have a little line going, a little line like that, a little line like that. Well, you saw the screenshot. Put it up again. Right there, in the sky. Yeah, good. You know, if this place were near a river, I'd consider staying here for much longer. Got the crib there, got this wide open space, got toys over there, got the woods to sleep in. If only it had a river. But I don't know what the advantage of the wide open space is. I guess I can just play tag with myself. But the woods to sleep, and just nobody's gonna bother you here. No cars, but there are bikers, so if you need help, there are bikers that come down this path. You know, when I was walking this distance, going there, probably encountered about 10. And then there's the highway right there before the crib. Yeah, this place is good. Oh, what's this, a well? Oh, I'm so thirsty. Don't want to drink any more water until... Oh no, it's just some kind of a gate. Water's very still. I have this feeling, I don't know whether somebody told me or it's just a stupid idea that I have, that still water is worse to drink. Because, you know, I guess it's moving, there's something about, I feel like it separates the contaminants. No, it's probably bullshit, right? Oh, where was I when I saw a bunch of frogs? Did I tell you about that or was that a dream? Because I know there was one giant frog when I was first entering the woods over yonder. Anyway, what reminded me of that? Did I think I just saw one? I don't know. I mean, there is water, but it's just not deep enough to have enough clean to be able to wash. We need to get to the city. We need to stop dilly-dallying. We gotta go through the shaft of the penis, I think. It's pretty much a straight line, actually. Mine's not. No, but I wasn't talking about the penis anyway. The Google Maps said to get to the city center, it's pretty much a straight line. I think I take like maybe 2 turns or something. I don't know. It's very straight. All right, I'll leave you alone. You know what, let's hitch. I'm too hot for this walk. Too humid, and the gates of the palace aren't even open, so I can't walk straight through, so I gotta walk through that grass area again. All right, so we've got our peach, got our backpack visible, so now let's start doing this properly. Now we're done with the peach, so let's do this really properly. Smiling. Jeez, people in Italy are funny, man. I feel like I've gone more stairs here than I did in France or Switzerland. Or maybe they're just more comfortable staring, because they're more open, like they say. But you know, Iman actually said that the French are much more ouvre d'esprit. I've got to get to the point where I can hitchhike for an hour and not even be phased. Like, yeah, okay, so what? They said, no, my ride's coming. You know, that's what I really got to do. Is this guy coming back for me? Yeah, maybe. I bet he doesn't speak English, though. Buongiorno. Oh, no, not for me. Just give me a scowl. Yeah, I don't really feel like people here aren't very nice. I mean, maybe he was just struggling. Maybe he was making the same face I am now. Maybe it's just mimicking me, I don't know. Just, you know, mirroring me, I don't know. Anyway, let's get back. Yeah, that's where I want to get to the point. Just like, yeah, this is going to be such good practice, dude. That's why I got to stay out here. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to a health club, see whether they'll let me take a shower. That way I can weigh myself as well. I was reading this morning or last night about the North Carolina woman who said to those people,
the rudest people I ever met. Stupid niggers.
Fuck you. No, not to the woman. No, I don't know what happened. Fuck you to all the uncritical readers and listeners and propagators and posters and interpreters. Hold on, I feel like I might get a hit here. No, maybe not. Okay, who classified this woman as this terrible fucking person? Jesus Christ. All the minds that went into classifying that, all the comments, all the angry faces, all the likes with the hateful comments. And nobody could realize that sometimes we use epithets just because we're angry at a person, not because we hate their race. Yeah, you gotta be ignorant to do it, but most of us are. A hell lot of black people would say, oh, you stupid cracker. Oh, you fucking crack. Oh, I hate these fucking crack. It's just a way of demeaning with your language, because that's what we rely on. We rely purely on language, not on meaning, not on content, not on context. I don't know whether you're following me. I think I'm a bit dehydrated. Maybe hungry too. My skin's all tingly. We don't rely on any of that. So I mean, what I'm saying is that when we want to insult someone, we can't just say what they did and that be enough. A, because they might not have even done anything. You might actually be mad at them for no reason. And then you are justifying your anger yourself by using an epithet. And then also, it's a shortcut to communicate the insult, because you can't just say, oh, they did this, and that will be insulting enough. No, because we don't give a shit about meaning. We care about just symbolism and pathos and so on. And so we, geez, how can I not hold my thumb up and talk at the same time? Oh, I guess because I'm trying to talk with my hands. So, because we can't say in a way that is convincingly insulting to ourselves and to the person to whom we're speaking, we cannot say, oh, wow, you're really loud, and we can't, even if it's not you can't get to somebody that way, right? You can't get to somebody by telling them what they've done. Or even if you can, it just never works, right? You can say, oh, wow, you stood on the left of the escalator, and people are gonna be like, so what? Right? But if it makes you upset because it's blocked up the whole fucking escalator, then you might want to say, you shouldn't. It does require ignorance. But you might want to then put that person down because of some category they belong to that can be demeaned. So, you stupid bitch. Oh, you stupid fag. Oh, gosh, that sounds terrible. But that's what happens. And if you're not brought up, or if didn't go to, politically correct college and stuff, then just like if you might say stupid bitch, like a lot of people might say stupid bitch or stupid cracker, right? Or stupid midget, maybe, if the person's not actually a midget. Or you know what we love to do? Or fat ass. What about fat ass, dude? People love, if some fat person does something, we love to call them fat for it. We love to say that fat bitch over there just did this, right? Doesn't mean that we fucking hate fat people. How is nobody able to put that together? Oh, I look like a crazy person. Nobody's gonna pick me up. Oh God, people are so fucking stupid. And you know damn well that people can be fucking rude. You know damn well that people can be fucking rude. Chinese people, they won't necessarily be the loudest in France or the US, but they will take up a shit ton of space and walk slowly and just be looking at maps and block up the whole thing. Actually, everybody does that. I just don't want to only talk about black people. White people can be cussing and stuff, all loud and stuff. White teenagers are the fucking worst. Cussing and just being silly and playing pranks on people, right? And why is this so dark right now? And yes, black people are loud. Arabs and blacks are loud. Fact. Fucking fact. It's not in their genes. It's just a culture. And there's nothing wrong with it, except it just clashes with white culture in public spaces. And yes, a black family who is just as loud as a white family may get in more trouble for it, because we're like, oh, black people are so loud and we're not gonna forgive them for it because they're the out group and so on. So yes, all of that. However, it is totally possible. And what about believing women, eh? Oh, unless that woman uses an epithet. What about believing, anyway, so it is totally possible that she's sitting there having lunch and these girls are having a nice time and they're laughing loud. My mom laughs all kinds of loud with her sisters, maybe not on Deborah. Oh yeah, maybe. They get all kinds of loud. And there's nothing wrong with that. Except sometimes it can be disrespectful in a public place where people aren't used to that. And so sometimes we need to take that in consideration. But it is totally possible that that woman who's sitting there, minding her own business, could not have a conversation because people were being extremely loud. A group of black women. And so maybe she said something. And they said,
Oh, fuck you. This is America. I can do what I want.
and I've heard that before. I've heard that from people who have littered. I've heard that from people who have talked in movie theaters. And there was a here, and this is just a coincidence that he was black because it's a completely different culture, but there's an African guy. Well, I'll tell you that story in a second. So anyway, so then maybe she approached, they said,
Oh, excuse me. We're minding our own business. Why don't you mind yours?
and she's like,
Well, I can't, because you guys are being so loud.
and then the women go,
Well, go sit over there. This is ridiculous.
and the white woman's like,
Oh my gosh.
that woman was not belligerent. There was no evidence to suggest that those black women were just having a nice time, a little bit above volume. The white woman went over there and just yelled at them, and then they started recording, and then the white woman called them stupid niggers. No chance. Well, not no chance, because, you know, I've been surprised by people before, but we don't fucking know. And, oh, it's ridiculous. Oh, woe is us. We're so screwed. Anyway, so I was in, hold on, let me start a new video. All right, recording, good. So I'm in the movie theater, and this guy, he's texting whatever, and then he puts his phone in his lap, and the screen's still on. And, oh no, this isn't gonna work. This isn't gonna work. So what if I have a selfie stay? Maybe they'll think of me more as a tourist and give me a chance. I'm just gonna look at myself, fuck you. I don't even know whether you can tell. Oh my God, I'm so thirsty. So I'm in the movie theater, guy's texting, and then it's near the beginning of the movie, puts his phone away and the screen's still lit up. And he's sitting right next to me, so it's distracting. I gesture to him or something, or I say something, so he shuts off the screen. A little bit later, he takes a photo of his popcorn. Flash goes off, obviously, because how else are you gonna prove to your friends that you're watching a movie in a dark theater? Flash goes off, shutter sound goes off. Awesome. He's getting other notifications. Some of them he's responding to, some of them he's just letting go. Scrolling through Instagram or Snapchat, Snapchat, and he's chatting, having a good old time. I had already said something, A, about his phone being lit up. Oh yeah. And B, about the notifications kept getting, right? So I was like, God damn it, why the fuck are you going so slow, piece of shit, geezer? There you go. Boom. Old people. If we're mad at old people, we use we use an epithet for them. He has his fucking signal on and he's staring at me. Oh, what a piece of shit, bearded gym rat. So anyway, towards the end of the movie, what happens? I can't remember. I tapped him or something, I like pointed at his phone, and he goes, what? And I go, mais tu peux pas l'éteindre? And he goes, what? And you know, when I whisper, I don't think it's very clear what I'm saying, especially if an R is involved. So I decided to make it shorter. He like asked me like, what do you want? Or something like that. And I go, well, turn off your phone. And he goes, who the fuck are you? You don't tell me to turn off your phone. I don't know you. We're not friends. And all this stuff, right? We're both raising our voices. We're getting into it. Movie's still going on. His friend is telling him to turn off his phone. My dad starts to tap me and just tell me to forget about it. And when we're going off, I'm like, you idiot. I didn't end up calling him that because, like I said, it does require some ignorance. Well, no, I don't know. It depends on just how socially accepted the minority's disenfranchisement is. So, for instance, for old people, yes, we know of ageism, but it's not such a taboo thing, you know. So we can, you know, same thing with being overweight. It's not such a taboo thing. You're not gonna get blasted on the internet for calling someone fat, you know? So, oh no, cars, just wait till I'm done. So you're not gonna get blasted on the internet for calling someone fat. I mean, it depends on the context. If you're a fashion store, like Forever 21, then maybe. That asswipe is fucking turn signal on. So we're getting into it. Well, that's the end of the story. I bet that if he knew what I was, he probably would have called me a name. And if there weren't other Arabs in the theater, because there were Arabs in front and behind us, he would have called me an Arab name, maybe.
Doesn't mean that he hates Arabs, bro. Just trying to, by identifying, and this goes back to the whole difference thing. It's true that we're so stupid that just by calling someone different, we feel like we have successfully insulted them. Because to not belong was a major survival disadvantage. Now, of course, we live in a diverse society, yet we're still hanging on to this bullshit that being different is a bad thing. Which is why, when an Asian American gets asked what their Korean name is or whatever, or Chinese name, etc., they get all offended. Oh no, you called me different. Fuck you, you're different. You are different. There's nothing wrong with that. But it is what we go to in order to insult people. Not because we actually hate that group. I'm not contradicting myself, I swear to God if you think I am. Not because we hate that group, but because we're relying on this heuristic that different is bad. This bullshit idea that everybody feeds into. Activists, social justice warriors, conservatives, everybody. Different is bad. Well, to be clear, some people on the right might actually just be curious about a person. They may acknowledge different, but it's like, but they will still say, if the person says, oh, you're making me feel different, they'll say, oh, no, I don't mean to make you feel different, because at the end of the day, different is bad. So it doesn't mean that by pointing out someone's difference, you're necessarily trying to insult them, because you might have forgotten that you believe different is bad. Does that make any sense? If it doesn't, fuck you. Okay, so you four eyes. Doesn't mean I hate people with glasses. Just making fun of you because you're different because you have glasses, okay? Oh, by the way, so this also, not only does this relate to the different thing, this story of the cinema guy, it also relates to the whole skepticism of self thing. Because the people in front of me were saying,
Yeah, but you could be nicer to him.
you know,
Yeah, it's true in a theater, but you don't know, maybe he's responding to some family emergency.
I'm like, shut the fuck up. I didn't say that. But I was like, no, I could see what he was doing because the screen was right there. He was on Snapchat and taking photos of his popcorn. There's no emergency. His family's not saying,
Shit, we don't know what we're gonna eat tonight. There are no animals in the planes.
because he's an African piece of shit. Ha.
So what are we gonna do?
And he says,
Oh, I was able to get us a bag of popcorn. So don't worry about it. I've got enough food for the family.
fuck you. So that guy says that, and then him, and then even the people behind. Stop fucking looking at me if you're not gonna pick me up. So then him and the people behind as well, because the one behind, she was telling the Arabs in front.
No, but he was on his phone the entire time.
So she pretty much had my back. But then when we got outside, I said thanks, and she ignored me. And so I repeated it, and she said,
Well, there's no need to thank me.
you know.
You also have to talk to people a certain way.
And I was just like, oh, whatever. Because because, you know, they didn't hear. Because they weren't fucking skeptical themselves. They didn't hear. They assumed that I just spoke to the guy angrily immediately. I spoke to him angrily when he spoke to me rudely by saying,
No, screw you. I don't owe you anything.
and that was an outrageous idea to me. Because I think there were humans in a theater together. Which is one of the points that the Arab woman behind us made to them. So anyway, so she says that, stupid bitch, saying that I needed to speak nicely, even though she hadn't heard all the other times I had asked him, well, the other 2 times, which is enough when you're trying to fucking watch a Korean thriller. When you're trying to watch a movie, should be enough. 2 times is more than enough. And the 3rd time, I even said, I was like, I told him what I wanted for him to turn off his phone. I didn't get aggressive until he was like,
Wish, bro.
yeah. So then I go home, the whole way back, I'm still feeling it. My dad and I would talk about it. And then at some point, I tell him, you know, they didn't know what had happened. They didn't know that I had talked to this guy a couple of times. And so they didn't know that I already done that. I didn't even start the thing rudely. I was like, turn off your phone. Like that. If that's rude, fuck you. So I started like that, and then he's like,
Who the fuck are you, bro?
blah. And then that's when they got aggressive. But they didn't know all that. But they were still sure that they were the moral authorities in the situation. So I was talking to my dad about that. How they didn't hear, so they didn't know. So I'm giving my dad this fucking information. And he says,
But you know, that woman had a point. You do gotta talk to people the right way in a situation like that.
I was like, no, you're not listening. He goes,
I am listening.
I got upset first. I was like, what? You're not listening. He goes,
I am listening. Don't say I'm not listening.
and I got so upset, so I left his apartment and I went for a walk. I felt forced to consider these people might be right despite the information that I had. And one of the things I'm working on this trip, of course, is not to do that. That if I have information they don't have, they're just wrong, just gotta dismiss them. I explained to Dad afterwards, I was like, I mean, I gave you this, I told you they didn't have this information, then you agreed with what they said and responded as though you didn't have this information that I had just given you. And he goes,
Okay, yeah, you're right.
because this is when my journey was first really starting. And so I was like, so should I not take seriously what you say? Because I want to take you seriously, but how do I take you seriously when you insist on something like that? And insist that you're responding to the information that I just gave you, the information they just said they didn't have, and then you agree with the person who didn't have that information and said that thing. What? People, man. It's funny, it's like when, you know, flashbulb memories, when you think you remember exactly, I'm so thirsty, exactly where you were and what you were doing in the context of when you learned about some major event like 9/11, and how those tend to actually just be just as accurate as any other memory, even though they're much more vivid. Well, I told my dad about an experiment that tested that and that found that, right? And I told him about how I told that experiment to the girl that I was dating at the time. And she said,
Oh, okay, but I remember exactly where I was.
just like, what? I just told you that the experiment has shown. So unless you can back it up right now, why are you saying that? And she didn't have any evidence for it. She just, hold on. Oh, fuck you. You're going so slow. But anyway, so she insists, she's like,
Oh, no, but I remember where I was. That's interesting that they don't remember. Or that they got it wrong. But I'm not getting it wrong. I remember where I was.
so I tell all this to my dad. He goes,
Oh, okay, interesting. But I remember where I was.
oh my God. If I can't even teach my family critical thinking, what am I doing? How long has it been though? All right, we'll do about another 20 minutes and then we'll go somewhere else. I guess really what I'm doing now at this point in the trip, since I'm not gonna go to a monastery anytime soon, I have like at least another week before they're open again. What I can do in the meantime is I'm just gonna look for a beautiful place where I can, you know, set up my camp for a little bit, where I have access to water and so on. So should I even tour Italy? All right, we gotta go into town. We gotta think about that. We need a shower though and laundry. The clock struck 12:38, so we're on our way. We did that for an hour. Only thing is, all this shit is wet. This wasn't wet yesterday, I don't think. I don't understand how it's wet. Did it rain last night? I guess it's possible. Like, I just got attacked by a mosquito right before I made this video. So there's a bunch of mosquitoes out here, nesting, chilling, relaxing, all cool. Sons of bitches saw I had no place to walk, and they were like, nope, won't even take you to the street. By the way, everybody's so worried about being good, but not about being reasonable. You can't be good without being reasonable, okay? Take any moral dilemma. If you just try to be good without being reasonable, you're gonna get more people killed than you save, okay? Oh God. Being reasonable and good means acting in such a way that is consistent with your morality. And that is ethical. So consistent with the communal morality. And putting that woman on blast for using the N-word, giving her so much hate. She does deserve a teeny bit, but not from the internet. That's not good. There's no way that, especially given what little we know about the situation, there's no way that is consistent with your sense of morality. So, however you justified it, I almost can guarantee you that I'd be able to shut that shit down. 91 degrees, 55% humidity. Mark just feels like 100. I could cry when it jumped in so badly. Why does it look so gross and brown and dirty? Why is it saying that Torino is even slightly the way we just came? That says Torino, the top one. Why? I guess it's faster to drive back that way, but for us it's pretty much a straight line, bro. Just straight out of the head of the penis. And it's 2 hours and 12 minutes. We'll probably try to hitch again. All right, let's go. One exception to my TV rule. If I make it to Turkey, I'm watching Buru, the final episode, which was actually like a movie, whatever, yeah. We just got picked up. Oh yes, what's your name again?
Andrew.
Andrew, okay. All right, so we just got picked up, so we just walked along this road and got picked up. We're at the bus stop now. Yeah, I guess we'll just take the bus in. unless there are a lot of people on it. Yeah, that's a good moral thing to do. Since we're not gonna pay, if there's a lot of people on it, we won't take up any more space. Good plan. Apparently hitchhiking here is like in the US, and that they're all afraid that you're a bad person or something. So, and he said especially in southern Italy. So, cool. Wait, actually that's perfect for us though. So, what's your name?
My name is Ibrahim.
Ibrahim. Eris. Eris, yeah. Good to meet you. All right, so I got a shower, so I'm gonna be able to take a shower. That's great. I made a new friend. Ciao. So we made a friend at the last bus stop because a woman approached us, and this girl is all about staring. Anyway, a woman approached us to ask about the bag and started speaking to me in Italian. So I told her I don't speak Italian. She asked whether I speak English. I said yes. She asked whether I was American. I said yes. She asked whether I was from like New York, Dallas. I told her Chicago. Chatted a bit. And then there was an awkward silence, and then I had a question for her as I was looking at my map. The question was how to get to a certain place. And Ibrahim, he responded, and I asked whether there are showers, and then he was nice enough to say that, well, he said that he couldn't think of any, and then a little bit later he said he has a small place, but that maybe take one of his. So, seems like a cool guy. Actually, I don't even know why I've been acting like I have an issue with staring, because I usually don't. I guess that's me also doing the same thing that everybody else does, acting like I'm insulted. I mean, that's, what's the problem with staring? It's that it makes you feel different. It makes you feel like something that's being studied. And maybe you fucking are. I am. People are curious. People see me with my big bag and they're curious what's going on. There's nothing wrong with that. So that was silly of me to keep sort of complaining or even mentioning the staring thing. It's just weird when you're on it feels weird though, right? But not everything that feels weird actually is a problem. Not everything that feels wrong is wrong, right? It's like the number one thing, that's like one of the number one things we're trying to teach the world. Yeah, so it feels funny because you're standing there and you got people just really staring. Yeah, it feels funny, but what are you gonna do? You look different. You're doing something different. Just had my second shower, so we're happy about that. That's it. That's all I want to tell you. Even brushed my teeth. So yeah, I'm basically as clean as it gets now. So I'm reading about these immigration camps, and I guess that's where you like assimilation centers. Reading all about Salvini and so anyway, yeah, Ibrahim was in a camp for about 3 years. He's been here for 8 years. He was in a camp for about 3 years. So that's really interesting. I'm reading about the Milan camp right now on openmigration.org, and it reminds me of what Angelina from our acting class showed a clip of me and Angelina acting. As much as I hated myself for everything that happened, I tried to fight it, but I just felt these old feelings for Dee coming back.
Stop, I don't want to hear it. Just stop, I don't want to hear that.
Please remember that woman conned me. She was telling me about how she went to, we had to ask her where she went actually, it might have even been Italy. And she went to a camp there. I want to work in a camp. And of course I can't teach Italian. Basically I just said, although I am getting much better at it and my diction is perfect, my pronunciation is perfect. Actually let's try to do the rest of this video in Italian and then we'll translate it in English. Come siete para avvicinare potere tutto le tesoro. Adipernite per veramente o te se parecchio. A reprise le mie camprezzi carpiciarsi campo. Apro il torino a tortilla pattatescio per il pizza. La spinacia per il watch quattro direction. Barisio per il pestegli regime per Roma. Italia per il tuo potete fare di reblo a tua opzione piano. Wow, come si dice? Però come si dice shit, I can't think of this word. I feel like I just learned it when I was reading this article yesterday in Italian. Whatever, I guess that's the basic idea. I can't think of the word in Italian. But the word that I was looking for in English is to like global acknowledgement or recognition. Anyway, so in English, basically what I was just saying is that, yeah, I would love to work and teach English. That must be useful. And you could volunteer and do that for like a couple weeks or something. A couple weeks isn't a long time, I know, but I do have to get back to Paris in September. We should definitely look at volunteering opportunities. That's what we should do. We were talking about eating soon, and my friend Ibrahim said,
Do you like rice?
said yeah. He said,
You know rice? You like rice? Oh, really? You like rice?
Anyway,
Yeah,
so
that
this
is from
great.
Nigeria. He knows well about Nigeria.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm at the laundromat. I put my laundry in. It says it only takes 25 minutes to wash. That's €4. And then it's talking about €7, that's 16 kilograms. To dry it? No way. And then over here, €4 for 24 minutes. Dude, I'm so fucking confused. I mean, I guess somebody translate all this shit. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so you want maybe a good dry? Follow the proportions of time. So if it's 8 kilograms, but I don't have 8 kilograms. I have like 2 kilograms or whatever. I see. So it's just like per 6 minutes maybe. Okay. Let's try to translate the rest of that. No idea what that means. Nope, never mind. We just got lucky with that one sentence. All right, let's read. So should we start heading toward Greece like immediately? What's it like, I wonder, getting to Greece across the water for hitchhiking? We want to take the scenic route anyway. I don't know. Let's read before he gets back so we can have gotten some reading done. I thought he wanted to get rid of me. But then he said he insisted on coming to the laundromat with me even when that one was closed. He went to another one, that one was closed, and he insisted coming here. It'd be great if he offered me a place, if I could sleep on his kitchen floor. Should I give him a... Don't really have any money though. He's been so nice. He doesn't work. He hasn't been working, he hasn't had a job here in 8 years. He just works little gigs here and there. He said if he makes €310 a month, and 300 goes to his rent, and then €10 to something to eat. Wait, what? How is that possible? All right, let's read. We're at the train station, standing in line to pay for transportation like a sucker. Because we didn't feel like, because it's 7:30, we didn't feel like walking the 2 hours to the lake. Because who knows, might even be hard to sleep there. And I thought, oh, fuck me. I thought it'd be like one ticket for the whole trip, you know, like in Paris. But no, these trains are serious. Can't even get at the machine. Still waiting. I'm next, but actually I got the wrong ticket. I mean, for the line, pulled the wrong kind of number. Pulled an I number, which is just for information, not a B number, which is for tickets. All right, so 15 numbers before us. There's not that many people here, so actually it was just that machine for some reason, so I just was tired of waiting, so I just tried another machine, and that worked. A fancy ticket to go 11 minutes. €2.30. By the way, so I've left the train station now. You know, I went my 2 stops, didn't get checked. But you know, I guess it was still worth it to be on the safe side. So now we're gonna go check out that park and, you know, find some place to sleep. All right, so there's the river. That's the train station. And we gotta go up there, around there, and I think the park's supposed meant to be over there. The river looks nice, eh? A little green, but looks pretty good. Oh shit, and you know what else I realized recently? Well, it's just that if I lose this phone, or if it breaks, I'm gonna lose all of these videos. That's so fucked. I've got to get to Wi-Fi and just have this shit on Wi-Fi for like 2 days to upload all this stuff. But how the hell am I gonna do that? How the hell am I gonna do that? I would have to stay in someone's home for 2 days. Ow! Oh boy, how am I gonna do that? Because I have to still have access to it so I can continue to make videos. Oh my gosh, if I lose everything, oh my gosh. No, actually I don't really feel anything right now. I feel like I'd be okay right now, but we'll see. Has this trip been hard enough so far? Has it been exciting enough so far? No, neither. There have been moments where it was really hard. Maybe not enough. And I think the hardest part though, you know, I'm looking for all these external, these physical challenges. I think the hard part is gonna be sitting down, staying still, and getting some writing done. Not staying still as in the city, but just, you know, good thing we made that game rule. We already weren't watching TV, but good thing we made a rule about that as well, I suppose. So the train station must be somewhere over there, I think. A lot of people out here, sort of. Let's check them out. There's actually just one 3-person family with a grill. Not a lot of people, just that I saw them so quickly. I mean, you know, as soon as I arrived, I thought, oh, if they're doing that, there must be tons of people. All we see right now are great sleeping places. Of course, we're gonna go farther. What's going on here? Jesus, I hope we don't get robbed. That would suck. Oh, if I lost all this videos. Oh, that's breaking my heart right now. That is breaking my heart. Especially because if somebody started to rob me, I'd want to record rather than like hide my phone. Feel me? Heartbreaking, man. Well, that's the bridge that we were supposed to take to cross over that island and then across over the next one to get to the park. Maybe we'll stay here then. Let's just set our backpack down and run up there and see whether it's definitely not possible to cross the bridge. And then if it isn't, right here is where we'll stay. If that's west, based on the sun, then good, we'll have plenty of cover from the sun. Just don't know what time these guys start working. Do we want to go into the trees? I don't know. That seems terrifying. All right, let's walk up that path. No, let's just walk up here. Why do we go up that path? Hey, where's my fucking handkerchief? Where could it be? You're starting to upset me. Oh, good. Just my wallet. Oh boy. Yep, seems uncrossable. Yep. Oh, scared me. And this is where we're supposed to cross, right? Oh no, it isn't. Oh, we're supposed to keep going. Oh, good. Okay. So get our backpack and we'll keep going. How are we gonna get over this orange shit though? Actually, how are we gonna get over that? Don't come running up on me. Actually, I think I can handle it. Do you smell me? There they are. They see me. Oh, did you just check on this buddy? See what they want to run over? Scary motherfuckers. Oh, we could get under. Okay. Let's continue the adventure. Oh, there they are. They're right at the gate. I think we got it from here. Thanks. Fuck me. I spent fucking like 10 euros on laundry and forgot to wash my sleeping bag. God damn it. By the way, 6 of those euros were drying. I'm a fucking sucker. When we get to the tent, we gotta Google why the orange is torn off or nearly torn off those flags. Wish I'd recorded that, me getting under that thing. If anybody watched that, was really embarrassing. So I got caught, it's like on my knees. I've got like the thing caught between my head and my backpack. And I'm like, oh, rabbit. Remember, it's not gonna be wolves and bears, just rabbits, dude. And serial killers. It's just been a lot of corn for a few minutes. It's quite a populated island. Back there was like an apartment building, a house. Well, several houses, I mean. And now it's just farmland. Cool. We are coming up on the promised land. Just have to cross a bridge, which should be right around this corner. I don't know what that means, but like forbidden access to something unauthorized. Uh-oh. What kind of a place is this? What kind of a promised land is this? What is this particle? Hope it's not crops. Let's go down this way. Oh, good, ducks. Maybe we can get in there too, huh? Oh no. Those kinds of looks like crops. Is this what this park is? It's crops. Do you have to go back, all the way back? Did we cross under that orange fence thing for nothing? Oh man. Oh, corn. It's definitely crops. I was kind of just hoping it was really tall grass. Nope. So what's that mean for us? But it can't all be crops. There's supposed to be a park here. Come on, man. What you got for me around this corner? My ankles are at about almost 13 kilometers. Oh no. Alright. Well, this is where we're sleeping, pal. I'll turn it back on when we get there. It's just up there. I saw a little field. Fuck me. Not a field, actually. Just whatever, you know. This is, I don't know, some kind of sacred farmland. Let's keep it moving. I mean, this whole thing can't just be a farm, can it? Can it? Something about this tree seems good to me. So let's put our bag down here. Walk a little, get as close to the river as we can. See what the deal is. And we'll certainly have privacy. If we go even farther, it looks like trucks don't even come this way. I mean, you know, farther along here. It's not really sure how they farm exactly. Oh shit, this is how a horror movie starts. Oh, I've never walked through, well, still haven't. But I haven't even done this before. Why is it all white and shit? Oh, so we can't get any closer to the river without actually going through the stalks. And that is a horror movie. I don't know whether we're gonna do it. The feet just keep going. Oh, that's a foreboding wind. All right, let's just go in just to say that we've gone in. Barely went in. I don't love this. Let's get out of here. All right, so let's get back to the backpack and figure out what we're doing. Jeez, that's loud, eh? Just the wind, I guess. Oh yeah, this is a great area to sleep. Oh, this is great. Alright, let's put out the tent. You know, I don't think that the way it originally suggested, replace my phone screen right now with the screenshot, please. I don't think that the way that what it originally suggested actually involved as many crops. But we're also tired and our ankles hurt, so I think we're just gonna stay here. Oh yay, there's a 30% chance of rain. Right, so there's a 30% chance of rain, 40%, 30%, 30, 60% at 6 a.m. This tree isn't gonna protect us very much. We'll get as close to it as we can. And then we've got tomorrow between a 30 and an 80% chance of storming all morning and afternoon. And that's when we need to get out of here. So that's when we're gonna go to the shop and we're gonna talk to people. This is going to be great. So it's gonna be a little bit more exciting, a little bit harder. It's gonna be great. Let's set up the tent. You know what I just realized? And partly because I'm a genius, crops need to be watered. Now maybe I just don't want to get sprayed with some shit tomorrow. You know, morning, because farmers are supposed to get up and get at it early, right? And they might have automatic things that just go, you know what I mean? This might even be part of it. I doubt this is where it sprays from, but God, I have so many bites from last night. How fucked are we gonna be, dude? Because if it goes off, we won't be able to get out of the tent. Oh boy, oh God, it bites everywhere. Oh, look at these guys too. Okay, let's just sit for a second then. Let's just sit in the grass and think for a second. What if we get sprayed with like pesticides? There would have been more signage though, right? Oh, golly, I got bit the fuck up. Oh shit. Oh, they're starting again. Okay, whatever, we're just gonna stay here, aren't we? Let's just stay here. Whatever happens, happens. All right, here we go. I realized it as the lightning starts. I was thinking, oh shit, we meant to put it under the tree for the rain. But as the lightning starts, oh look at those clouds. I'm starting to think, if you really, really, really think about it, and if you really like focus and use all of your scientific knowledge, it's kind of a good idea that we're not under the tree in a field, under the only tree in a field. We are pretty close to it though. But like, we'll be all right? And then if that doesn't get us, and if the pesticides don't get us, then maybe some angry farmer will come over here and decide to just run us over and bury the body to feed our crops. Nobody's gonna miss the guy in the tent, he'll figure. Oh, am I still recording? Why? Why? And what is all this like grass appearing in, I feel like I'm chewing on sand. Where did that come from? Ah, motherfucker. Go on, zip up. Where are you? Okay, good night. Yeah, I don't know what this bitch is talking about 6 a.m. for. This lightning storm has started. Oh, you can't see shit. Oh no. Oh no, the rain has started. Oh god damn it. Thunderstorm 60% all of a sudden now. Oh boy. Okay, I have no idea what to do right now. How much is it gonna rain? Jeez. It's gonna rain for like the next 3 hours. Oh, I have no idea what we're gonna do. 'Cause hiding under the tree sounds like a terrible idea. Okay, it says 0.1 centimeters precipitation. Alright, we need to figure out a fucking plan. That's not much, but we just need to chill and figure out a fucking plan. Okay. So this shit, watch this. Look at that. Look at that. And then sometimes it hits you with the old, are you gonna do it? No, I guess not. Anyway, so, oh, there it is. Come on, do it again. Do it again. Look, we've got the rain thing on the thing. Oh, do you see that? Oh, fucking hell. All right, just do it one more time, please. Whatever, we're just gonna record the screen. Okay. Did it just do it? I don't know. So we could walk a lot. Let's try to find shelter. Where would we even find shelter? Nowhere. 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 Where would we even find shelter? All right, let's just ride this baby out. It's not like the land's gonna flood, right? And this cool breeze feels so good. And then if it really starts to rain, then we'll just put the, we'll just close the door. Okay. All right, let's read. Shit, so we're actually in a terribly dangerous place right now. And I'm not sure, because we're lying on the ground. If lightning hits this tree, it's fatal up to 10 meters away, and we're definitely fewer than 10 meters away. Lying on the ground, it goes to the ground current fries your heart if you're lying on the ground. I have no idea what we should do right now. maybe we should pack up. Fuck. All right, let's just get dressed and think. All right, so here's the thing. Fuck, the rain just started. The only thing more dangerous than being next to a tree, a lone tree during a lightning storm, is to be out in the open. Of course, if we run to the nearest building, we will be out in the open. So, fuck me, dude. This tree is all alone out here. Fuck me. I've got no answers right now. Okay, let's let's pack up and maybe run. I don't know. It'd just be such a shame to die now. Okay, let's do that. There is so much that I have to tell you. Oh my God. So it's a fucking hailstorm. Oh shit. Oh, damn it. So it started raining extremely hard as we were leaving the tent. I couldn't tell you or show you because, you know, my phone was too wet for any of the buttons. I mean, for it to respond to my touch. I don't even know whether you can hear me right now. Ugh. And I fell. So, anyway, so it starts raining really hard. So I go to the first building that I see and I ring the bell. And there's a light that, you know, shines on my face for the... Sorry, I just want to make sure no landowners come and shoot me. It says, beware of dog on their gate, and I ring the bell and the light shines on my face, but nobody answers. And then it starts hailing. I thought I just got hit by an awful big drop of rain in a weird spot on my head. But then this hail starts coming down and there's no shelter anywhere. So I look around the back, nothing anywhere, no lights on, nobody. But I see this like greenery thing. But I go back around again and I'm like trying to make sure I don't get hit by any hail. And I keep, you know, my arms, my hands keep getting hit. So I come back around, but the only way to get into where I am right now is to climb a fence. And it wasn't a very sturdy fence. Hold on. So it wasn't a very sturdy fence. I really didn't want to damage it, but I found a tree. The branch is kind of weak, especially with my backpack on. But I thought it was my only choice. So I grabbed on the branch, pulled myself up and climbed the fence without destroying the fence. And then the branch broke until I fell. Who knows what kind of damage I did to the stuff in my bag. So then I tried another branch, and as I was going over the fence, I fell. I really didn't want my feet to slip on it, because it's this material here. You see, so it's real easy to slip. And I didn't want to slip, and for the rod, it already felt like a dream, this whole thing. I wanted something harder and more exciting, and I fucking got it. So I didn't want the thing to go get rammed up my ass, because I don't feel invincible right now, ever since this dream situation started. So I didn't want to get that rammed up my ass or my pee hole or something. So I'm trying to get off the fence as quickly as possible. Bam! Probably covered in mud back there. Anyway, I guess that's it, bro. I'm gonna call mom and dad, and we're gonna check the weather. This is crazy, man. Oh, now it's getting really cold. Yeah, I guess we can't be worried about the backpack getting a little dirty. Yeah, let's take the backpack off. Let's put the other phone on the charger. It looks kind of dry over here because the water, see, when I came in, the water was over there. So it's getting farther in. Oh, I'm getting cold. I'm getting cold. All right, we need to put on a long sleeve shirt. Oh, it's fucking pouring, dude. So the plan right now is to get into some dry clothes. It's only supposed to go for like another hour. Don't know how we're gonna change our pants, but we're gonna have to figure out a way. Why is it that every time somebody lets me shower at their place but doesn't let me sleep there, I get rained on? Am I just a tool for God to teach other people things? Is that what's going on? Remember that night in Nancy when we were super fucking cold? It was just because we were in wet clothes, obviously. We forgot about our poncho. We forgot about our poncho. Now that we've changed, we had to get totally naked in somebody's yard. But now that we've changed, we feel a lot better. I don't really want to put those shoes back on. Sounds like it might be letting up a little bit. What a night, eh? So I'm just using this person's backyard the laundry line right now. No idea what the plan is tomorrow. No idea, is this gonna let up? Am I gonna go back into that field? It's supposed to be raining tomorrow morning. Why'd mom say it's only gonna last an hour? I don't know how long I'm gonna be stuck here. Don't know what's next. Maybe I'll put on my other shoes and stand here on this trash bag. Or maybe I'll put my wet shoes back on. I don't know. I'm not tired right now, but I would love to be lying down right now, that's for sure. Tent's probably completely flooded. I don't want to put those shoes back on, to be honest with you. But I guess I need to, because there's no point in getting the other shoes wet and all that shit. Yeah, let's just put them back on. If we want to change in the morning, we can, but this whole area is gonna be totally flooded. So I don't know what the plan is. But we should call Dad back. Hopefully our phone is charged up now. We hear dogs barking, so we've hurried up and gotten our shoes on. Because you know where we rang the doorbell, it said attention, watch out for the dog. Attenti cane or whatever. So yeah, let's get our knife ready too. I know it's not great that I'm holding knives and a poncho on somebody else's property. Those dogs don't sound great either. We're gonna wait for the lightning to subside, and then we'll go get the tent. Getting chilly. I don't know why everybody said it was so hot. Oh, right, because they weren't. No. Mother has talked us into getting a hotel, so it's about 1.5 kilometers away. We are gonna go get our tent. We're gonna walk through that field despite the lightning, and just take that risk because we deserve it. If we get struck by lightning, we deserve it for wimping out and getting a fucking hotel. So we're gonna go get our tent, put it in the bag, while the rain is not very heavy right now, and get to that hotel. Also, that'll get us Wi-Fi. Thank you. Hopefully I didn't fucking leave anything behind. Probably should have double checked, but whatever. We need to go get Belle now. Shit. Yeah, this way. And it's not raining right now, only lightning. So we're gonna go get Belle, get the tent, get the sleeping bag, get the mattress. We're gonna get to that fucking hotel, because that's what you deserve, Belle, and I'm fucking sorry I left you. I just thought a rod in my hand. Oh, there's no excuse. I'm coming for you now, though, and I hope that the mud around the crops is not this sinking fucking mud where you go 4 or 5 inches in, like I was when I was trying to get out of that garden. Holy shit. Oh, baby. All right, I'm coming for you. God damn it. Oh, fuck me. Oh, shit. All right, we gotta move quickly. Come on. Oh, Jesus, look what I'm doing for you. That was some serious ass lightning. If I survive this, I'm changing the fucking world. Doesn't look too bad anymore. I don't even know what I'm showing you. It looks far away though, right? I hope it is far away. And I'm coming. I also hope this is the right way. Oh, God. Holy crap. That's beautiful and all, but serious shit. Come on, Bill. I'm sorry. I just don't want to die alone. That's why I'm still recording. Is that our tree? Golly, I hope so. That's far away. Still haven't heard the thunder for that one. Oh, there you are. There you are. Tent. Okay. Tent, yes. Alright, we gotta pack up quicker. Belle, where are you? Belle? Where the fuck is Belle? Where the fuck is Belle? Oh, are you inside? Belle? Oh, there you are. Holy shit, not even all that. Alright, come on, let's pack up quick. I'm such a fucking pussy for going to this hotel, but whatever. We've got Belle, but let's get her safe, and let's get me safe. Just consider it me valuing life and being reminded of that, as was the plan. Even if I have to show you that I'm a coward. Fucking hotel. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What kind of great author goes to a hotel in this? Actually, shit. It's already booked, but what am I doing? No. It's okay to remove suffering if you can. I've lived through, right, I had a little bit of an experience. That was nice. I don't have to, no, I mean, I did it, right? Yeah, right? Am I less of an artist for going to a hotel? I don't know. All right, but let's just get there. And then we'll think about it once we've got the heater on and the blankets are, and we're tucked in. All right, bye. So I was walking along there, stepped off of there, stepped onto there, and that was a wicked fall. I think I might have knocked over that. Just lied on the ground for a little bit under the weight of my backpack. I have earned this hotel, maybe? All right, let's keep going. Or do I keep getting rained on in that situation because I'm hoping that he'll host me when he's already let me take a shower in his home and fed me. So maybe I'm being punished. Right here. Mom and Dad, they love to bail me out. And I guess I love accepting it. What should I have done though? And what other choice did I have? All my sleeping stuff was wet. Different weather things were saying different things, you know? Apple weather had me all the way fucked up tonight. So let's just lay some stuff out then. Tent. Alright. Let's go, Mom. But no, I don't check my messages. If I don't get an alert about it, I don't find out about it. Subscribe. Subscribe for more.